And welcome back to another video. And in today's video, it's another well, it's not a top 10, it's a top 5 now. But I'm only doing these videos because there isn't really any kind of new content to the game, as I do care about that, but at the same time, like, I like just making teams, and I can just make teams and make videos about it. So I have a lot of content to do, but right now, it is going to be a top 5 about the top 5 best stall Loomians, and this is in my opinion, okay? Don't go in the comments flaming me that there's way better stall options, because I don't use these a lot, okay? One of these I actually don't use a lot, but it's like the ones I either do the worst against, like I said before, and also the ones I do best with. So it's like the both, it's like the same thing. That's like the rules I have into this and making a list. This is top 5. I would do top 10. But I just like the top 5 better. There are a lot of good stall Lumians in the game, but I just think these are the best ones. And they all have different like patterns and everything. I would do Tundrolin, stuff like that. But just here's a list right here. Here's the 5 Lumians right here. Okay, just get this. Obsidian Gun, of course. That's just, everyone knows Obsidian Gun is one of the best stall Lumians with his melee defense and stuff like that. That's exactly why I didn't put Tundrolin, because they both have the same thing. So it's like, I know Tundrolin is good, but Tundrolin isn't as good as Obsidian Gun, because of a lot of reasons. Like, this has like actually like this has Drudge and Beast Slumber, while Tundrolin only has Rejuvenate. It takes up a lot of things, and also like boosts up his defense. So this is way better than Tundrolin in the resilience department and the stall department. Just saying. But yeah, that's why Obsidian Gun is here. But first, let's go with Luminami. Okay, Luminami, really good defense. Don't worry about all the TPs and crap. This is like a messed up Luminami. I don't use this one. But 83 and 93 doesn't seem that good, but with the power nap resource and how Thunder is drawn to battle, you can easily just go into Luminami, switch into something. It's really good against stuff like Himber, Tyrex. So many good melee type melee attackers can't touch Luminami. Like, you know, like once I like said, like Himber and stuff like that. No, not Umbra. Umbra claps Luminami. But like, yeah, well, actually stuff like Spirit types, you can kill them with like Spirit type, because you'll probably tank it. Not your soul though. Your soul kills you. And then you also have Flash and Flee and stuff like that. And this also learns Rejuvenate. So you don't just have Power Napper whenever you switch out and get some health. You also have Rejuvenate. You also have the thing of an item to put on Lumian, so you can put on like a heavy shield, heavy armor, health amulet, anything you like. And that's Flash and Flee, so you can like Rejuvenate and then Flash and Flee if you predict them switching out, so you can get health back while also hitting them a little bit and then switching out, as it also boosted the 70 strength of the pivot moves. And then also has like Flash Pulse. I don't think it has Gamma Pulse. It might have Gamma Pulse. I'm not too sure, but I think this is for the Daze Chance. Yeah. And then it has like other water moves, and also has Frosting and stuff like that. But I go for Flash and Flee, Flash Pulse. I think I go for the water. I forgot. I think it got Tsunami or something like that. And then Rejuvenate. That's what I usually pretty much do, because it's really good and stuff like that. But yeah, this is one of the best all Lumens in my opinion. I literally can't touch this. Like, I literally can't touch this. I mean, like, so like. I just can't. It's like so hard to touch. The only thing that can really kill this thing is literally dark types. That's like the only thing that can touch is, I guess you have like poison types and stuff like that, but even Bar Blast doesn't even do half with one Toxic Blast, which is literally insane. And that's how good this thing is that Luminami is so good at stall 134 at only level 39. And then you can also play like heavy armor and stuff like this or something and go with like energy. So I don't use this one. I use a very clever one. Okay, don't blame me. But yeah, this is a really good stall Lumian. By the way, these are not in order. These are just the top 5 in my opinion. Next one is Obsidian Gun. This is pretty self-explanatory. Everyone has a problem against Obsidian Gun. Everyone uses Obsidian Gun because they know the stall, with especially Mysterious Dust and Beast Slumber, you kind of just get health and a lot of energy, and then you just wake up instantly. You can body crash. The only its only weakness is of course Spirit types, but I need to keep replacing. I never use Obsidian Gun, so there's no point to really replace Mega Chomp. But replace Mega Chomp with Primal Slash. That's why you can hit Spirit types. And then there you go. There's your whole weakness thing down the drain, because you just have Primal Slash to hit the Spirit types, which is literally insane. And then Resilience. So most Spirit types are melee. So, I mean, then you got the Resilience here anyway, and then all that stuff. And then there's Light types. The only thing that can beat this is pretty much Light type and Air types. Those are the only 2 things that can really beat this. And both of them have to be ranged, by the way, or else it doesn't really work. So, like, the best counter against this, if it doesn't have Mega Chomp, is... that's the thing. I might replace Drudge with Primal Slash. I know that might seem extreme, but, like, I never really even use Drudge. But that's how I can hit Light types and Spirit types, like, really well. That would be perfect. So, yeah, its only weakness, really, is Light types and Air types ranged. And, like, Luminami. Luminami is perfect against this if it doesn't have Mega Chomp, you know what I mean? But if it does have Mega Chomp, then there you go. So that's pretty much all. That's it. This thing is just really stall worthy and can literally sweep your whole team. So it's not just stall worthy, it's also super cheap. Okay, I used to use this a lot. Like, I used to use it a little bit too much because how tanky this thing is. It's not even just tanky with the 135 melee defense and 98 range defense. It also has Enchanted Coat, which you take less damage from super effective moves. I would put Tai Shunyu is in top 10, by the way, but just I'm doing a top 5 right now. I could do top 10 like in a month or so like that, but just not too soon. But this is, it takes barely any damage. I think it has to take 3 slapdowns from your soul to kill. That just shows how good of a defense it is. And I also have Mysterious Dust, and then Cycle Blast, Peace of Mind, Bane of Haste, Slumber. This is where the stall comes in, is that you have Peace of Mind, Bane of Haste, and Slumber as moves. You can Peace of Mind, so on a range attacker, you can Peace of Mind. And then you can Bane of Haste, and I need to put this to 0 UP, and then you'll be really slow, because I'm sluggish as well. And then you Slumber, you get health and energy back, and then I have a Mysterious Dust to wake up, and while Bane of Haste is on as well, you can hit Cycle Blast. Cycle Blast hits everything in the game, just maybe not super effective. The only weakness to this is other Peace of Mind users, and the only way to beat those other Peace of Mind users is to crit. So like Metronet literally kills you. Metronet, like, I don't know. This thing can take a lot of Metronet hits, but the only problem is the flinching part. And you can also Cycle Blast the Metronet, which is actually really useful. But yeah, this thing is just too good install. Okay, it has Peace of Mind set up, Bane of Haste, be the fastest thing in the game, and also Slumber. Okay, its main weaknesses I would say are Seer Knight for sure. Seer Knight is a mega weakness. Protagon in a sense. I mean, you can beat Seer Knight actually. Like, you can actually beat Seer Knight. So even if it's a mega weakness, that's another reason why it's so stall worthy in the top 5. You can still even beat Seer Knight because of its god melee defense, and then you can just keep Peace of Minding and then slumbering away until you get to a good point to where you can just click Cycle Blast like twice and just kill Seer Knight. Because I think +5 kills Seer Knight time 2 if you hit it 2 times. So stuff like that. Because I have gone in that situation before and I won every single Seer Knight battle. I don't think I've lost a single Seer Knight battle, and I don't think I've ever lost a single Protagon battle because they don't have recovery, and this does. Okay, you Bane of Haste on the Protagon. I mean, they're probably going to switch in on like a Protagon, and you're already like Peace of Mind set up once because, you know, you put Peace of Mind set up, and then you Bane of Haste. They do like, let's see, like this much damage right here, right? And then you Peace of Mind again because you already have Bane of Haste up, and then you just keep Peace of Minding over and over again, and then you Slumber, and then whenever you wake up, you Bane of Haste again, and then you just click Cycle Blast like twice, and it dies. So it's just really good install. Like, it's just amazing. Okay, another really, really good stall Loomian. I use this in every single video now. I use it in every single team. I still need to get Very Robust. I keep forgetting about Very Robust. By the way, if you guys are wondering, I did, in fact, get Shrew Blast on my Pyrolon finally. Okay, it's finally there. Shrew Blast is there. It's sitting tight. Okay, not getting replaced. Shrew Blast is going to sit tight there for the Obsidian Guns. And the Harvest Sex. No, okay, not the Harvest Sex. Maybe the Harvest. No, just any Spirit types. Stuff like that. Okay, it is sitting tight. And it is there for victory. Okay, and Revenines, stuff like that. It's just there. It's really good. So yeah, I finally Shrew Blast on it. Thank you to Cow. Okay, it's K-A-U-U, Cow in Japanese, I think it's whatever it is. Oh no, that's what he said. He let me get a free win like in 2 seconds. That's why I can just easily get the move. That's why I can instantly, you know, just have it on Pyrolon. Thank you for that. But yeah, next is Spreezy. Spreezy, I use this in every video, like I just said. I think the best item on this now, I tried a lot of items out, is Kabunga Coffee, because you kind of need the energy, especially with all this. I mean, after you kind of use all this energy, you're kind of screwed, but and then you can also set up Poison Barbs and dodge, and then as you get all that energy, you can keep hitting Postilions and just stuff like that. So I kind of like that Kabunga Coffee, especially whenever you keep switching out and switching back in, because you sap plant, they switch out because you sap planted them and stuff like that. And then you know, and then you have to save your energy, and Kabunga Coffee is really useful for that. So I think Kabunga Coffee is the best on this. But the reason why this is the best stall is because, first of all, it has sap plant and Postilions. I know some Loomians have sap plant and Postilions, but this is the best one. Not only is it fast, it also has an ability. Your melee defense is boosted by 50%, right? Even though you're weak to water type moves still don't do that much if they're melee attackers. I think even this doesn't even 2-shot. It has to 3-shot you. That's how good it is. The only problem with sap plant is the 90% accuracy. That's the only problem with it. But that's on all stall Loomians. And not even just that, you have sap plant and Postilions, right? So you just do double damage, and then you can dodge, so they can't hit you. You get health back from the sap plant, and also Postilions, and sap plant just hurts in general. I mean, you could put Join Orb on this, but I just don't want to. Like, I don't feel like it. I feel like Kabunga Coffee's better. I don't know why. I could put Join Orb. I actually might put Join Orb now that I think about it. I might do that. But, and then you also have Poison Barb, so if they don't have a toxic type or anything that can remove them, or they do. You can set them up, and then you pretty much hard force them into the toxic type. That's why nothing else gets poisoned, and then you have something else to switch into the toxic type. So that also makes them switch out, and then you can sap plant them, because toxic types don't do crap to Spreezy unless it's poison, but then you can click dodge, waste their poison, then you can go to the toxic type or something that deflects poison, that has like mysterious dust or something. Just a lot of options with the Spreezy. It can also be offensive, but this is stall. Okay, the stall is definitely the best way. But yeah, you just dodge, sap, plant, Bastillion, spam, and then maybe get 2 things of poison barbs up, if you can. So that's a really good stall, and also stall in the future, because of the poison barbs. And also, you also make them switch out if, like, you know, stuff like that. Next up is kind of obvious, kind of not. Last but not least is your snack. Okay, this is not really stall in like opinions, but to me it is definitely stall. Because the only reason why it's stall is because of the switches. Okay, there's different types of stall. There's, you know, sap playing, there's staying in, there's a dodge stall, there's I just said everything about Spreezy, holy crap. There's just, yeah, staying in, taking damage, resilience, stuff like that. There's just different kinds of stalls, like pivoting, just peace of minding, just, you know, taking hits, sap planning, making them stay in, dodging. It's just a lot of different kinds of stall. This one is switching in and out, okay? Because this, you can switch in, you take like no damage, you can have health amulet or something on it. I do milkshake because I already had health amulet on something. But you can, you know, like I just said, switch in and out, which is like one of the best stalls in the game. And then you can go in there, you can try to daze them. This has a good chance to daze them, as it says on the description. So you not only do you switch in and out, you can try to daze them, you also remove their items. So that's another reason why it's a really good stall, because you can daze, remove items, and you can also slow people down by, you know, I think this is by 2. You make them go by 2 in speed, and then you can switch to something else, and then you can come back in later, and then you can take the hit, and the milkshake gives you health, so then you have all that, and then you can take the hits over and over and over and over again. So you just keep taking hits, you keep switching out and in, and it's just stalling the living hell out of them, and they can't do anything about it. And then if they're really low, you just shadow sprint them, and then they switch out to Lumian, you switch out, and then you switch back in on another one because they had to switch out, and it's just a lot. That's the whole point of the stall, is to literally stall them. Stall isn't just really fast. Stall is to make them switch out, or because, you know, they're getting stalled. That means, you know, you succeeded, or you have to, you know, kill them with something, or you dodge on them, so, you know, they can't do anything, like a dasher strat, something like that, where you, like, you think you finally got them, and then they just finally dodge, or you think they finally got them, and then they just, like, heal up with Beast Slumber. It's just stall on stall on stall, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the whole thing about really good stall. So, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys disagree, please put your top 5 in the description down below, or not description, comments, and I'll respond to it saying how good it is. Peace.